All right, so we got nearby bandits stole 9 firewood from us, so that's going to probably be these guys right down here. Does it look like down here? Oh, this is great. Welcome back to Manor Lords. Some things have changed up and they have gone ahead, and it looks like some things have been pushed through. I went to load up our last save where we were in the process of getting our trade between our 2 villages established pretty well, so I wouldn't have to fight with it each video. I could just let it run and take on the Baron. But when I went to load it back up today for the recording, somehow, some way, we lost a lot of firewood, a lot of our buildings. So I'm assuming the new upgrades are in. So with that, we are going to start a new map. And I hate to do this to you guys, because every time we get to the point where we're just gonna fight the damn Baron, the developers, I don't know the timing, the developers have an update for us. But hey, it's part of it. So let's get in here and get us a new map, new game going, and we'll see what we can get out of it. All right, so you're seeing like dramatic valley. You got high peaks, and you have the winding river. So because it is new and because it's something that you can do, we're gonna go with winding river. Maybe we can build a bridge. That'd be pretty something cool and something to see. Fish and iron. Okay, so what are we looking like? There's food. Hunting, anyway. Alright, I got a field there. A little spot right there. Got one right here. I can work with that. Alright, folks, so we have found our new home here. We're basically about dead center of the map, right against the Baron. So we will definitely be trying to get more territories as we can. There's a camp below us, which is good. That's one good thing about being right here, is we can hit these camps before his troops can, and thus get our numbers up higher. We have high fish and rich deposit of iron. You see rich deposit of fish. We are set up already right here. So we'll need to get a few things going. And we are going to unite these lands for ourselves. Gotta get to work. First off, let's go ahead and get our granary and our storage put together. This right over here is where we can grow our wheat. So we can put that granary and that storage right here. That's pretty, it's kind of centered. You can put it right in here, in these, right next to these trees. I don't want to take any trees down because our lumber camp's gonna have to do the majority of that. And we'll probably set it up down here to grab this set of trees right in this area first. Building homes probably along this route. Put that marketplace around here as well. We'll bring a road up around this way. So let's go ahead and do that first. Bring a road. We'll do that there. We see the sloping of the land here, so you gotta be careful what all we can build in this area. But granary first, we'll drop it down right there. Storehouse, put right next to it. We do need to look at one more thing too. Where we at? Where's our wells at? Okay. Put one well down for the time being. We got plenty of areas over here where we can put more. Now, not hunting, but lumber camp will set in right there. And that's going to lock us up for the moment. Right now, what we can do, we want to get this fish house up first, because that's going to be a main thing with our food. We don't have a big area for, but we will look at that because we can go ahead and do the basic setups of that pasture anyway. And we'll put that, take up as much of this area as we possibly can, so we get a big yield of wheat of this each time. That is a huge wheat field, but right now that's what it's going to be. All right, let's go ahead and get our people moving, get these things done. We need to get a hitching post put up as well. We'll put one hitching post right down here beside the granary and storehouse. Trying to get it where to link into both. let me do it though. Do it right there. All right, so they'll get those things put together. Put that on high so that stuff can get moved around. Marketplace, since the majority of our homes are probably going to be right over in this area, we'll put that marketplace kind of right there on the corner maybe. And we're going to have homes going all the way down through here. We've got plenty of this area over here to do as well. We'll use the logging camp to harvest these trees in this area, clear that out, so that'll be good there too. Hunting camp we need to get in as well once we get some more timber in, so that'll be another source of food. Our hitching post is now finished. They are working on our granary. Storehouse is there, of course. Okay, granary is now finished. Let's check out our message that we have. We'll right back to the... Okay, so if I do this, it'll probably attack. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to ignore it. But anyway. Also, another thing that you can do in the game now is you can build bridges. We do have a little section of land right over here that we can eventually put homes on or move our logging operations up there or whatever. And we got a bridge right there that's crossing. Bridge right there. We can always probably, I think you can build another bridge. I think you can build bridges. I haven't seen them yet, so we'll have to look and see where it would be to do that. Probably just like if you did the road thing. Yeah, see, planks. Okay, so just doing the road alone will do it. All right, so we do have our granary built. Let's get somebody in there to start pulling this food that we have. Marketplace, we need to go ahead and get that built as well. Now, do we want to do the marketplace kind of down in this area? Yeah, I think we'll do the marketplace down in this area here. So we'll go like that. I think that's a pretty good size marketplace right there. Maybe even do, there we go. So it says we're running out of supplies, fuel and food. All right, so we need to definitely get this fishing hut put up soon. Don't have the wood for it. Stocks are getting exposed, but we are moving the food and everything down there as fast as we can. Let's pause on the well for right now. Don't want to buy another oxen because I don't want to like overdo ourselves here. This hitching post is still there. We could probably move that, can't we? Yeah, let's relocate that hitching post. Where would we want to put it? Here? No, because that's going to be some houses. All right, we'll move that in a minute. Yeah, I know people are freezing. We got to get homes, but right now I got to get all right, the lumber mill is up. I'll have them get in here, and we'll have you work primarily in this region. I'm not sure if I want to completely clear this whole area right here out. I do like the trees and that, so I don't know if I'm going to clear that out completely. There's our iron and our clay. It'll be a minute before we start tapping into those. Once we get the lumber coming in, we will work on getting a hunter's hut out here for these wild animals to bring in some more food. Food is the issue right now, just food. But I got to get lumber in before I can worry too much about that. Got plenty of firewood, tools, and some stone right there. Storehouse is finished. We have some wood right there as well that can be used. Let's get somebody in the storehouse. Already have one stall up at the marketplace. Just heard a tree fall, so they're already cutting down trees, bringing in logs. The granary has 13 in food there. And we got one more. All right, we got 4 lumber now, so let's go ahead and get our fishing hut put in. Okay, it's still saying that we are low on timber. Says it, but I got 4. I don't know why. It'll let me put it right there along the road. All right, so what if we did, that's probably too close to the water is why it's doing that. It'll let me put it there, and that's what we'll do. Now, a hitching post, we'll go ahead and move it. It needs to kind of be down here by the lumber mill, truthfully. So let's put it right there to help grab those logs and get them moved in. So we're getting those 2 things built up. Supplies are almost moved out, and then we need to start working on homes. We have 6 timber. Now let's get our first couple of homes. I want to get them pretty good size so that we can go ahead. Why in the world? Okay, it's looping away from the, that's pretty cool. It's pulling away from the, why? It's trying to get it. Okay, we want to do, no, okay. It's acting all kind of crazy. We do those 3 homes right there. Marketplace, of course, is down the way, but that's fine. You know, a little bit of travel is not going to hurt, but we'll get those 3 homes built up first. Start getting more right behind once to get all these things and these homeless tents moved out. Also, road. Might as well just go ahead and take the road straight over to about there for the time being, because I know eventually we'll be hitting these 2 spots, but for right now they're okay. Let's see what else we can get built up while we are waiting. Woodcutter's Lodge, we are going to need that. I guess we can kind of put it here close to the marketplace, so we won't have that far to travel. Let's see. Can we get it in here? Yeah, let's put it right there. I don't want to cut up too many of the trees, knock down these trees worthlessly, you know. Want it to be used for something. All right, so let's go ahead and get our wells going. Need a few of them. Keeps any kind of accidents from happening, fires or anything of that nature. Okay. Do we have one down here? Yeah, we got a spot down here for it as well. Put one right there. Hunting camp. Let's go ahead and get that in the works. Put it right there across from the farm because wildlife is real close. We will need a tannery eventually. I don't have berries at this location, so that's a little bit different. What are we looking like? 2 on timber right now. Only 1 family out building. Let's put the fish hut. It's almost done. We'll slow down a couple of these homes. That way it gives them time to get that stuff built up. Hitching post is finished now. Okay. Could be this one right there. Not wasting any money yet on buying more cattle and everything for these hitching posts at the moment, just because we might need the money starting off again, get something else taken care of. So homes in this area here, pretty much little small farm in that area, plenty of room to put other stuff as well. Manor, all that good stuff. Probably duck the manor back up in these trees out of the way. But right now, looking at other provinces, we got a rich deposit of clay there. Here it's stone and salt. This one right here might be a good one to grab up. Berries and clay there. Iron ore, berries there. So not much in the way of salt. We got 2 areas of salt, so we're going to have to grab this one as soon as we can. Good deposit of stone. It does have berries and it does have honey. But this one here has another location for fishing as well, so, and salt. But it doesn't have the rich deposit like this one does. So we'll have to look into, possibly checking those out as well. Still waiting on all this stuff to get put up. It's going to take a minute though. Going to make those houses priority. Then we're going to put the fisher's hut as a priority too. Like I said, that right there is going to bring in more food to our granary. We might, because of the way that's set up too behind us, just go ahead and do this. That way it can get in here and get moved quicker. That way, what I mean by that is the fisher doesn't have to walk all the way down to this corner to come all the way back up to the granary. He can just cut that road and bam, he's there. Them little shortcuts, save that time. All right, our first home is built. Family members have joined in. Let's see what mercenary units. I just want to look. Got a couple crossbowmen there. You got some spearmen, some infantry, and some archers there as well. We don't need that right now. I just wanted to kind of look and see what was going on. Now, these first few homes, of course, will always probably be like our little vegetable type gardens and all that kind of shit. We should have made these actually a little bit bigger, but it's okay. Right now, we have no food whatsoever, which is not good because we need food. There we go. Definitely gonna have to get somebody put in there. So let's pull one person out of that and get someone in this damn fisher's hut, because we're down to 3 bread and we need food quickly. All right, so this one is, we're gonna unpause it so you can get that second house built up. I'm not sure. I'm gonna try it, but I'm not sure if I can get it, if I'm able to get another house in here or not. Yeah, see, that's some weird looking junk right there for a home. All right, so we got nearby bandits stole 9 firewood from us, so that's gonna probably be these guys right down here. Let me see something. What does it look like down here? Oh, this is great farming area here, actually. Get back where I was at. Sorry about that. So that one right below us is probably the best area for farming. So we need to grab this territory as soon as we can. We gotta have 1,000 to do so. So we know how that works. We just gotta fast pace ourselves, get these homes built up. We do have a little bit of food now, which is good. Fisherman's tearing up. We have a rich deposit. That's going to be major for us in the long run. But it looks like we're going to be doing the same thing we're doing in the last video, is transferring food between each other or something. But because this has a higher iron deposit, I can probably transfer iron down to these guys and they can transfer up the food. So we'll make like things like iron bars, spears, things of that nature with iron and ship down to that bottom place if we get it, but we got to make sure we get it. But the only problem with that is we get this, we have a small salt deposit. That's the big one. So we need both of these territories, both of them. Second home's almost built. Still have someone running, family running around doing the construction of all of our buildings and everything. Lumber's starting to come in quicker. A couple wells out there that need to be finished. Homelessness right now is killing our approval rating. So once we get these homes built, that'll of course lighten up, and we'll get all these people in homes and all that'll go away. And then speaking of which, we need to go ahead and set up our next couple plot areas. All right, we'll do that right there on them two. Now we might not do vegetables on these because these are our lower ones. We might put our armory, cobbler, and all that on these few houses, and then the next ones we set up, we'll start making them a little bit bigger for vegetable gardens, things of that nature. All of our animal pens, things, things like that. Our animal pens, our blacksmith and everything like that will go in here. Animal pens, farms as far as chickens, for eggs, all that stuff over here, which is going to be a big thing. We've got to get that going. That's going to be a major thing as far as food, because like we said, starting off, all we have is this one little plot here. Farmhouse, let's see, how much is that farmhouse going to cost us? 3 in construction, right? So we'll put that farmhouse right there. Make sure it is connected to the road. We'll pause it because we still got the hunting camp and this well down here that's got to be done, and houses up top need to be done. The house is the most important thing to get these people out of these homeless tents right now. How are we doing on fish? You got 4 fish, so that's going to keep building our food, as you can see already. I can hear trees falling, so that's 10 in lumber. That's getting built. That's getting transported around as well. I think we're doing pretty good so far as our build and everything, trying to get everything going. I believe we're doing all right. Said the main thing is getting these people out of these homes. We can't put any more along the riverbank here, but maybe not enough goods. Okay, so we don't have any planks. So I'm just trying to see if we can just put like buildings and stuff down in here, or if it's gonna okay. It's not gonna let us get along the bank side there. All right, third home is now built. Families are joining up. 31 lumber is good. Need to have that damn firewood place built quicker. Yeah, fishing hut's doing good. You can see there's the family out there fishing. There's three folks in the family fishing there. That's gonna bring in a lot of fish for us. Here's our one little market stall, a little cart, guy in the cart transporting fish around. So fuel's at 100%. Food variety is at 50 right now because all we have is the fish at the moment. Once the hunting lodge is built, we'll be able to get some meats in here. Once we get a few more of our home plots put in, we'll be able to put in things like eggs, vegetables, and then eventually sausages and things of that nature. So, and the bread once our farmhouse is built. So still got 2 homeless right now. Said that's slowly getting better once these things are finished. Woodcutter's hut is finished as well. Let's see. We got 10 lumber there. 31.4 overall. Storehouse is good. Granary is bringing in the fish. Got a well that's just got finished being built. Probably that one there. We will need to put another well up here. Is there a spot near the water? Damn, I wish there was a spot right there for that well. That would have been perfect. We might have to put one. We got one down here. We have one there. We have one being built down here, of course. I would just like to have like one more up here in this area for these homes. We could put, let me see, once that homeless stuff is out of the way. Is there a road that goes to that bridge? No, it loops back out around to this bridge and then around the main island. So we could put a road up beside this, kind of like looping back to where we wanted to do the manor. Just make a big loop out of it for more homes eventually down the road. That way we can put a well right here. Kind of give us a little bit of a space right here where it does have water for these homes. So we'll probably do that. All right, so we've got 19 timber. Let's pull this gentleman out and we're gonna stick them there. So we start bringing in some more firewood. We got food for 9 months. We got fuel for 2. Just get them sped up a little bit. Get this stuff knocked out a little bit quicker. Running out of fuel. That's exactly why I did what I did. That's 22. He's going out there to grab the rest of this because there's more out there. They are starting to chop firewood, as you can see and hear them. So here is our firewood place, and folks are already getting to work. This is our lumber mill right down here, lumber camp. We still got a guy here bringing the lumber up with the oxen. Let's head up this way. You can see there's still a lot of trees through here, a lot of wilderness still. Right up here we have our granary, our storehouse. I think there's a hitching post down here as well, as well as having a well. So as you see, here's our granary coming up first. Little pathway right back through there. Here's our storehouse here. Right over there is our hitching post. Down that way is our farmhouse. And we'll be able to set up pastures and everything else with all this land that we have. And as you see, we're coming up on our little pond here, our lake. There's a couple people out. This guy here, I'm pretty sure, is delivering some supplies. I said, here's our little fish hut here. A couple of the members of the family are out fishing. Down that way is the start of our first set of homes. So I think we're going to do all right here. We're going to get this stuff knocked out pretty quickly. Fish, plenty of fish. We're doing good on the fish, actually. We got the farmhouse. The hunting camp is not manned yet. We do have it complete. We just don't have anyone down there to put in it. So what we're going to do is put that well, like we talked about. We're going to put that well right there. We're going to bring that road. We're just going to do that road right through there like that. And the main part of that was just to have that well in. Can we move that? I mean, close that out. Let's redo that. A little bit closer. No, it's already started. Demolish. Right there. Put that well right up against it. We'll set up some more homes that way. Set up some more this direction as well. We got another home finished, so we're down to homeless as being less than one family, and it'll get rid of these tents here for us. Like I said, when we start these homes right through here, I'll have to see exactly where this is at. We got more shit stolen by the bandits, huh? Okay. So we're getting some things stolen from us from these bandits. We won't necessarily get it back, but we'll get the influence and everything that we need out of it to start putting a hurting on them and making them chill out with their shit so that we can take care of other things. All right, so that 5th house should be going up any moment. As you can see, it's almost, there's a little bit more than halfway done. And then we go start setting up our other houses once this thing right here gets out of the way. And on these other houses, this thing's going to be primarily things like our vegetable gardens. So we're going to make these plots pretty big so that they be able to supply the marketplace here with plenty of food and vegetables. So right now all they got is fish They've got fuel, they got no clothing. But we have just increased our settlement by building our 5th home. So we'll have a development point to put in. We also got a militia now to help with protecting our province here. As I said, 5th house is complete. We're going to go ahead, because we have plenty of timber, go ahead and set up a few more homes right down through here. Think that'll be good. Let's go up a little bit further up. No, not that far. Trying to get it just about in line with that other. I guess what we need to do, truthfully, is go from this side. No, can't bleed and see it. All right, so these are going to be a little bit different. Damn it. When I drop these houses down, like I said, I want to make these more for gardening than anything else. As far as having food, we could go a little bit further down, actually. Let's go about right there. Do 5 right there. We do 1 vegetable, 2, 3, and then these 2 here we can do something like eggs or something along that lines. So there's our next 5 homes being put up. Sorry about that. It took me a while to get that one going. Actually, I want to leave that 3rd one open. Let's go ahead and get all 3 of these done. These first 3 are going to be our vegetable gardens. That way it'll help produce more food, different types of food. In the same breath, need to go ahead and get that built. We are in August. Well, actually, let's just hold off on that because we are in August. It doesn't need to be done right now. We can get that taken care of easily. Let's go ahead and get some more of these homes put in, some more firewood. Right now, we only have fuel for 4 months. We are getting close to the winter months. Now, let's go ahead and get our troops built up. We get about 12, 13 troops. We'll go down here. Hopefully, a little bit more than that. We'll go down here and we'll knock these guys out. All right, not sure what that was just then, but something. Okay, so we got another bandit camp out that way. Let's look at our troops. We have 10. Hopefully, building these new homes. Well, building these new homes should bring us up a little bit more. All right, what are we looking like on fish? 83 at the place. Firewood is doing decent enough. Let's pull the family out of the fishing hut, because I need these guys to start helping with these homes. Get these homes built up quicker so that our army will grow. How about you just build the damn thing, shut the hell up. These aren't huge plots, but they're pretty big. I think they'll be okay as far as for the vegetable gardens and everything. Oh yes, and our development point. So we could do advanced pond keeping, which would greatly help us as far as our fish go. That'll actually double what is in that pond right now currently. We can do sheep breeding, heavy plow, which we haven't got the farmhouse yet. And that heavy plow will probably do better in the lower village than it would do up here, because there's more farming down there. The orchard we can eventually get as well. So let's do the advanced pond keeping, because that's gonna solidify that we have a great food source here, other than just having the little small. Well, it's not small. It's 4 fucking acres of wheat. So we'll do the fishing here, and then we'll probably come back and do that heavy plow, because this is a big field. This is a damn like 4 acre wheat plot right there that's supposed to be good. So we do have 2 families now doing the building. Have another home that just got built. They're gonna knock these things out pretty quickly, which doesn't bother me at all. That's actually great for us. So here, like I said, we're gonna turn this into vegetable. It cost us 15. So we're gonna go ahead and do the 1 for right now. That way we have a jump in that right direction. And those homes are gonna start popping up. Well, when those homes start popping up, that means more and more people are going to be coming as well. Also, we need to build that church, but we got to have planks in order to do that. In order to get planks, we got to have a sawmill. So, I don't want to uproot no trees. Let's put our sawmill right there, because that's going to be our next big thing is building a church. I have families at each one of them delivering supply, or a family at each one of them delivering supplies. Our approval rating is going to be increasing. Public orders at 100%. We're at 35 regional wealth. That being because we used 15 of our gold or silver here to build a vegetable garden. Still sitting at 10 right now. Hopefully with these last bit of homes right here knocked out, we'll be able to do that. We'll have a good standing army anyway. Now, since these are going to be the mainline ones, as far as like this is going to be our blacksmith, yada, 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 which we don't even have to do that really. We can actually make these all farm. This could be all vegetable, pig, eggs or pigs down here. Turn around and do, chickens and everything this way. And we could put all of our little put the homes smaller in here. You could always do that as well. We haven't got anything like that established just yet. All right, so now with that pond keeping, it went from like 750, which is what was in this pond, to now 1430. So we're not going to run out of fish ever. We're good supplied for a good long time on that. I also extending this road out to this point. It gave us another spot to put homes right here on this back corner side, but I don't want to lose the trees. So when we get ready for that, we'll have the logging camp come up and log these trees out here so we don't lose out on them. Firewood is doing good. Approval rating is slowly increasing. Saw pit hasn't been built yet, but right now they are concentrating on these homes, as you can see. And then out here we have our clay pit and our rich iron deposit, which we'll get on those eventually. That clay pit will be knocked out. The iron, of course, is going to take forever. It's just like the fish. So it'll be there for us to do any work on. Food variety still at 50%. Fuel is at 100. Clothing is still at 0. Just because we do not have any leather or anything coming from this hunting camp as of yet. We don't have a tanner built to break them hides down. We will get to that, but first we've got to get some other things. That's what I like to see. So with that, we can actually pull this guy out of the woodcutter's lodge because we have 13 months. That's a whole year. So we can pull that person out. Fish, how are we looking at fish? Still at 72 on the fish. Let's go ahead and get the rest of this stuff constructed. We're going to put someone down here in the hunting lodge so they can start bringing in some meat and some hides. That way we can turn around and start using those hides to get us some damn leather put in for our people. We can start making some clothing. I think we're going to call the video here. We're doing good setup. We've got our militia being built up. We should be able to attack that bandit camp in the next video. But until then, folks, we will see you guys next time.